Hello everyone, welcome again in my channel. So in the previous video we have checked how we can install the Sitecore dynamic CRM connector module and the data exchange framework. So in the today's video we are going to set up the endpoints and other configuration which we are need to do for syncing data from Sitecore to CRM and CRM to a Sitecore. Now we need to be create our tenant into the data exchange folder. So what we need to be do, we need to be go to the system folder and the data exchange folder. So here we need to be click on the connect for dynamic tenant and we need to be create a new one. So it is going to be take a few minutes. So just wait. So we have created our tenant. So now it's time to set up our endpoint for the Sitecore and the CRM and for the staging database. So we need to be go to the system and the data exchange folder. And inside this tenant, we will have this endpoint folder. So we need to be go to this folder. Then we need to be go to the provider folders. Then we have the three folders for the different endpoints, which is for the dynamic SQL and the Xconnect. So firstly, we are going to set up our endpoint for the Xconnect. So to set up a Xconnect endpoint, we need to be go to the Xconnect client endpoint, and we have this two field, which is the collection service connection string name as well as the connection service certificate connection string name. I have already provided this name connection string name, so you can also provide the same. For the XDB reference, we also need to be provide this information, the name, which is the XDB reference data.client and XDB reference data.client.certificate. So once you are done with this connect, you need to be go to the settings and then you need to be go to the data exchange folder, then go to the providers and then go to the Xconnect collection models and then go to the connect for dynamic collection model. So here what we need to be do, we need to be download this JSON and we need to be place this JSON into your Xconnect folder. So I am going to download this JSON and then you can go to this Xconnect folder which you have. Then you need to be paste this file in the app data and models. I have already pasted this file as you can see here. This is already there, so you need to be paste it here. And the second location which we have, you need to be go to the jobs, continuous, index worker, app data, and inside this model you need to be paste this file. So I have already pasted this file. So you need to do the same thing. Then once you are done with this settings, then you need to be go to the Xconnect client endpoint and you need to be run this troubleshooter. So if suppose any error is coming, then it will be display. If it is successful, then it will be display the success message. So yeah, currently it is showing me the message connection was successfully established. It means it is working perfectly fine. The same thing we can do for the XDB reference data. It is showing me the same image here. The second thing which we need to be do, we need to be set up for the dynamic CRM. So we need to be go to the dynamic folder and this endpoint. So we need to be provide the connection string name for the CRM. So we need to be place the CRM connection string name. Suppose I have this file name means connection string name is the CRM. So you need to be place this information here. And the connection string which you need to be placed in the connection string file, so I can show you. This is the connection string. So if you have Office 365 authentication, then you can add this one. If you have OAuth authentication, then you can add this connection string in your connection string file, and you need to replace that name here. Here you can see this red mark. It means this is not correct. This is not available in your connection history. So that's why it is throwing the error. So same thing you need to be do once you add your connection string. You need to be click on this run troubleshooter. So it will be show the message if it is successfully working or not. The third endpoint which we need to be set for the So third endpoint which we need to be set up is for the staging database. This basically we use when we want to sync from marketing list from CRM to a Sitecore. So it store the marketing list IDs into this database. So we will require this database. This is by default not available. So what we need to be do here, we need to be go to the dynamic CRM connector modules where we have downloaded this 7.0.0 version. So I'm using this Sitecore Dynamic CRM Connector module 7.0.0, and here if you will see there's a DACPAC file is available for staging database. So you need to be download and restore this file in your SQL server, and you need to be add this in a connection string file. So once you add in the connection string file, you can add the same name here. So you after adding this, you can click on this run troubleshooter to check if it is working perfectly fine or not. So after setting your all endpoints, what we need to be do, this is the last step which we need to be do here. So this is the tenant which we have. So here we need to be go to this enable, and we need to be enable this checkbox. By default this is not enable. We need to be enable this one and click on the save button. So once you are done this, we have done the configuration part. Then the next video we will check how we can sync our contacts from Sitecore to CRM and CRM to our Sitecore. Till then, bye bye.